I was told by somebody within Tennessee's program there's a good chance they don't sign one person on National Signing Day, which sounds like complete craziness, does it not? But that's, I mean, it used to be like the busiest day of my year. It was 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And that day was ended by a shot of Maker's Mark bourbon. And because it was a long day, Caleb, it was not fun. But Tennessee might not sign one guy on National Signing Day, the second one, but they are in the running for a pretty good defensive back. So, what can you tell me about him? He's on Off the Hook Sports because there's something I wanted to pull up that, from a production value, is absolutely integral to the success of today's program. maybe,
Yeah.
I may be over speaking just a little bit.
Well, so it's Davison Igbinosun. He is an Ole Miss transfer, and he's looking at a lot of places. By the way, everybody go to offthehooksports.com. Check out Caleb Jairu's article on it. Caleb Jairu is just an amazing recruiting transfer writer for us. We love him a lot. But Davison Igbinosun, sorry, I can't even pronounce his last name a lot of times. Igbinosun, excuse me. I apologize.
I think that's very good. I had you do it instead of me.
Oh, okay. Well played, Dave. He has entered the transfer portal. He was a freshman All-American cornerback, which is a big deal. So this guy's elite. You wonder why he's entering the transfer portal. It's because Ole Miss is changing defensive coordinators. They just hired Pete Golding from Alabama. And from my understanding, it sounds like this particular cornerback had committed to the previous Ole Miss defensive coordinator. So I think that is probably the reason that he's looking at the transfer portal. And I got to be honest, I think part of it has to do with, the fact that Pete Golding, I don't think was that good at Alabama last year. I'm just going to be honest. And if he was good, I don't think he'd be leaving Alabama to take a lesser job, if that makes sense. So
no, I completely agree. I don't think either of their coordinators are very good.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And Marcus Crum Jr., who it sounds like he had committed to, was the co-defensive coordinator last year, and he's now gone on to SMU, also taking a lesser job. So now Ole Miss is still in the running to get him to come back, but he is looking, and he said it was based on the coaching changes. Tennessee was in the running when he was being recruited. I think there's a look. They just got BYU transfer Gabe Jeudy-Lally, but I will tell you right now, if this guy commits, he'll start at cornerback. He'll start a cornerback in a second. I mean, this would almost be – it wouldn't because Josh Heupel's not as incompetent or ridiculous or just insane as Ed Orgeron, but it would almost be a Schaefer situation where it's like, yeah, I don't care what happens. He's starting the minute he steps on campus.
And somebody on our message board, too, said if he plays for Lane, just go ahead and take him so you can bench him. That's pretty funny.